What's up? And welcome to our channel. You're watching Pass the Mic with PST, where all things are reviewed. Please, after you view the video, be sure to check the description below to find out what we're all about. I'm Shell of PST, and I'm flying solo today, and I'm reviewing the issue that's on the minds of women today, and that issue is financial support from the husband all that's necessary? Now, I want to start off by prefacing this video with this statement. This video was created to provide a forum for both males and females to come together and discuss this issue that plagues both parties. If both come together in conversation with an open mind to hear the other half's opinion, of course free of judgment and doing so via this comment section, and if both voice their true feelings, maybe, just maybe, we can help a relationship or two out there, if not more. So please note, this video was not created by a professional counselor or relationship advisor. I'm neither of those things. I'm just me, Shell. Now, there's one famous line I believe every woman may have heard at least once in their lifetime from a man, and that's, I pay the bills. I know you heard it. Ladies, if you've heard those words before from your man, let us know in the comments. Now, why do you think men feel the need to utter those words? Every time their woman asks them to pitch in with anything other than finances, be it with helping with the kids, washing the dishes, cooking, and so forth, those are the words they speak to imply that they're doing their part. They may add, isn't there a roof over your head? Didn't we eat today and every other day? And they may even end it with, don't I take care of you? I know you hear that one often. I want to take a brief pause here to address our male peeps. We want to hear from you. Let us know in the comment section if you feel we got it right or if you feel we got it wrong, because this is an open dialogue and we're trying to get to a point where we understand each other. So we want to hear from the males as well as the ladies. Now, don't misunderstand, guys. We do understand as women that finances are very important. And when a wife has a husband who is keeping the family afloat financially, she is very appreciative. And trust me, she's giving you your credit for that when she's with her family and close friends. She's letting them know that you're doing a great job financially taking care of her and the kids if kids are involved. But the issue is that if a man believes that as long as they're providing financial support for his family, that that's all he needs to do, that's a problem. As women, we want men to know that it takes more to fulfill our needs, especially when you think about the dynamics of a family. In order for that family to grow in unity, for it to develop that tight bond, to help in keeping that threefold cord from unraveling like crazy, both husband and wife must be fulfilled. For most women, along with feeling financially secure, we want to feel spiritually and emotionally secure as well. But it's unfortunate because today, many women are feeling deprived emotionally. And the reason is because many husbands are only providing financially, thinking that that's all they need to be doing. Now, I know there are a few women out there who are okay with a man only providing financially for them. I know you're out there. Some even prefer it that way. I've had conversations with one or two who felt that as long as their man was taking care of bills, they got the rest. They would say, I can take care of my kids, I can cook our meals, I can clean the house, and so forth and so forth. But fellas, please believe me, that is the minority. All women do not feel that way. And I want to make it clear also that when I mention that the man of the house should be providing financially, I'm not saying that the man should be the only one supporting financially. Of course, unless the other party doesn't work, because sometimes couples go into their marriage knowing that the wife will be a housewife and mother while the husband will be the sole breadwinner. And I'm also not talking about the unbalanced households that are out there where both parents are working and the man is paying all the bills and the wife is spending all her paycheck on her clothes, shoes, handbags, and spending time out eating with her girlfriends and so forth. No, not that. I know some ladies out there are not appreciating that, but that's not what we're talking about. But that do remind me of something. I can remember my first work day as a young adult. The female co-workers where I was working, they were trying to school me on how finances in a marriage should be. So they came to me with a question and asked what I thought the percentage of a marriage should be. So I told them 50-50, no hesitation. And their response was like, oh, one was trying to tell me that it should be 60-40 and another 70-30, implying that the man should be paying on a higher end. But I already knew that relationships like that rarely work. And as I got to know the ladies, it was proven, because as time went by, I became aware of all the chaos that was occurring in their households because of that situation. And eventually, the relationships that they had at that point were severed. Normally, when people talk like that, things just aren't right in their relationships. You know that saying, misery loves company, so they're trying to get you in, pull you into that. So you have to be careful when you're listening to what other people say. Anyway, back to the point, because there's a lot to reflect on, but we'll touch on two. One, when the relationship is only between a husband and a wife, and two, when children are involved. If it's just a husband and wife, the wife can find something to do, such as going out with her girlfriends for conversation or shopping, which always chases the blues away, right? At least for a little while. Therefore, though she may not require so much of her husband's time and attention, she still will feel somewhat deprived because most of her time is spent with people other than her husband. Then if she has children, she's with them all day if she's a stay-at-home mom, or if she's a working mom, when she comes home, she's dealing with the children and she has no quality time for herself or for her husband. So she may be thirsting for her husband. I hate using that word thirsting, but trust me, it's appropriate here. She may be thirsting for her husband's time and attention and therefore feeling deprived emotionally. So either way, the man still needs to fulfill the woman's emotional needs, right? Think about it. When you have a married couple where a woman eventually goes outside the marriage, what usually is the reason she gives for stepping out? Right. She says it's because she wasn't getting that emotional support, that she wasn't getting the attention she needed from her husband. And that just brings us back to what we were saying earlier. If the husband finds out about it and asks his wife why she did it, and she tells him, you weren't giving me any attention, tell me what you think the husband will say. You got it. He will respond, don't I put a roof over your head? Don't I put clothes on your back and food on the table? And he says this as if providing financially covers everything that his wife needs. And that's not right. Not to say that it's okay for a woman to step outside of her marriage, but I use that illustration to show how important it is for man to provide that emotional support. Now, when you consider children into the equation, it's even more important to provide that support, because a wife could easily start feeling that emotional emptiness in her life, especially if she has a full-time job. She may feel, how could my husband care about me if he's allowing everything else to fall on me, have me working like a dog at home after coming home from working an 8-hour day job? You know, if both parents are working a full-time job, then the household task should be shared as equally as possible instead of insisting that the wife do it all. Unfortunately, though, in some homes, you have a husband coming home from work, sitting in front of the television, waiting for his wife to what? Come from work and get dinner started. Then, once dinner is over, what usually happens? The husband returns to the TV to view some sports or other program, and the wife is left to clean up the kitchen. And once she finishes that, then if they have children, she's probably the one helping with that and checking their homework and so forth. So when does she have time for herself? Or when does she have time to spend quality time with her husband? Now, fellas, I know I may be stepping on some toes right about now, but try not to view it negatively. View it as insight into a woman's mind, what a woman is thinking. You know, and it's something that you can use to better your relationship with your significant other. And don't forget to let us know how you feel about the topic so that we can gain insight into a man's mind, something that we can use to better our relationship with our significant other. Now, the reason why most women prefer not to live with just financial support is because though finances are important and pay the bills, the quality of the marriage depends on so much more. That financial support is the framework of your household, of your marriage. It makes sure that everything is sturdy like it should be for the family. Because we all know that money problems wreck relationships, right? But then you need that emotional support to fill that home up with what it needs, and that's love and care. Without that emotional support, there's a big void between the husband and wife. And there's an even bigger void when you figure in the children, especially where sons are concerned, because boys need their fathers. A wife can't truly train her son how to be a good man. That son needs a good male role model to guide him and show him how to be a man, how to successfully run a house, how to lovingly treat his wife. That's why we have so many young men treating their women with little to no respect, because the husband is leaving it up to the wife to take care of the children. And though there are some of us women who are doing a great job despite absentee fathers, we have to face the fact that it's a man's job to raise a son so that he can be the best husband and be the best father he can to his family. Now, I'm getting a little bit riled up, so I'm going to leave it there because there's so much more on this topic that we can touch on. So if you'd like to have us discuss another aspect of this topic, just let us know in your comments, okay? Well, that's my review. Now, PST wants to hear from you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and tell us your thoughts in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will know when our next video is uploaded. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, we pass the mic to you.